Good afternoon and welcome to the end of week market review for Friday, June 13th, 2014. We are going to see that the U.S. markets did end up ending the week down, while the Canadian markets have pushed themselves back up into a rising bullish. So all in all, as mentioned earlier, the week did end up down. However, we can see that for the day, we've got the Dow Jones up 0.25%, with the S&P 500 up 0.31%. Gold, silver, and oil are all also up, with gold up 0.16, silver up 0.67, and oil up 0.27%. Looking at our economic reports, we're going to see that we were having a 317,000 jobless claims. Now, this was in contrast to the 320 that was forecasted. This was one thing that helped push the markets up a little bit, but some of the negativity coming out of Pakistan did cause the markets to decline. So here we are looking at the S&P 500 on the daily chart. You're going to see that support is going to be at that 22 EMA, and the MACD is declining bullish. The black line also below the blue line, which means that we are finding a little bit of weakness. But when you look at the S&P 500, you're going to see that it's still at a very high level, and that we don't need to be concerned at all unless the unless the price gets below the 26 EMA, and that is actually quite the drop. The TSX is working itself back up again, and like last week, closing at all-time highs. The MACD is rising bullish, and with the black line over top of the blue line. Looking at the TSX, you're going to see that we actually are at a very high level. We're not quite at the high that we had several years ago, but we're very close. If we have another week of positive trading, it's very possible that we'll see that rise. The volatility indicator is finding overhead resistance at 12.26, which means that it's very possible that this indicator will start to slow down and go back down again. If that happens, we can expect to see rises in the markets. If you have any further questions about anything that we've discussed, you can either send us an email or phone call. All of our contact information is on the screen. So with that said, this has been the end of week market review for Friday, June 13th, 2014. Ciao for now.